David Beckham is the most down-to-earth person you'll ever meet, and people have this weird conception of him because he's a footballer, he's an English guy, and that's about it. It's just he's been marketed so well that he's become an idol for a lot of people, but also a figure that people can also blame. I think he's like one of the best footballers in the world and one of the best idols you can probably have, because he works so hard. Back to when I first met him, I mean, he's not intimidating at all. Like, when I first met him, we started chatting, and obviously, like, I'd just come into the job, so it wasn't just a random meet. I was introduced to him as in, oh, this is the new Real Madrid presenter. He'll be working with her a lot, and I just got chatting to him, and he was like, oh, if there's anything you need, you know, we can help you out. And it was him and Michael Owen when I first met them together, and we were in the Bernabeu, and they were just really, really friendly, nice people, and I didn't feel intimidated at all. And then from then on, I just got a great relationship with them. We both had a mutual respect for what each other does, and I obviously have a massive loyalty to him and Real Madrid, so I'd never put them in a bad light, which I think he respected. And I mean, good on him going back to the England squad, because we need him. I know David Beckham on a personal level, which is, you get a different opinion, because what people read about David Beckham is not necessarily what he is in person, whereas Wayne Rooney, I've never met him in person, so I only know from, I suppose, what I read. I think he's a very talented footballer. I think he gets treated like a child at Manchester United because of his young age. In fact, I've heard through friends, footballer friends, that he has a bit of a problem because he's so young that people are like, oh, Wayne Rooney, you know, and that's what really sparks him up, because, you know, but I think he's got better, because he used to have a bit of an attitude. He's obviously got a lot better. I think he shouldn't have got sent off during the World Cup, but then I think that's part Cristiano Ronaldo's fault as well. I hated him that time. I'll not bring that up. I think Jose Mourinho is a good example to any sport or to any aspiration in life, because he goes out there and gets what he wants. He speaks his mind, like, he doesn't care what anybody else says, and the more somebody sort of riles him or says, you know, you can't do this, the more they go out and get it, which I'm very much like that. And also I think he's very, very smart, because instead of a lot of teams, the attention goes on the footballers and the football team, whereas he brings the attention to himself, especially before big matches, so that nobody really comes to the footballers or the team, so they can just get on with it, like when it's the FA Cup and things like that. So I think he's a very, very clever guy, and I think people underestimate him because he doesn't just go out there and cause trouble. He does things for a reason, and he's still got his job, so there you go. And he's just signed Ben Talaim, so there you go. Now, I like him as well, because I think he's very similar to Jose Mourinho, as in, number one, again, he goes out there and gets it. He's done wonders for Manchester United. He's brought them back to where they always used to be, and you can't fault him this season, hardly at all. I mean, they slipped up on a few games, but to be that consistent the whole season, I think he's pretty amazing. But yeah, you tend to find that you either like Alex Ferguson or you like Jose Mourinho, but I like them both because of what they represent. To be able to deliver something like that and to get people talking about them, watching them all the time, is an achievement.